This is Indigo Child Network, back with another pick a card. As actually pick a card this time. And this one is titled Their Thoughts and Feelings About You right now. So, whoever's on your mind right now, we're going to do pick a card number 1, pick a card number 2, and pick a card number 3, whichever one you feel mostly closely connected to. We're going to get right into number 1 right now. Hello, number 1s. This one is dedicated to you. You're the one who picked this spread here with the pink glitter. I had a brain fart there. But I'm going to read the overall messages and we'll get right into the reading. Alright, so let's see what we have here. The first one we have is reversal. Okay. Next one is summer. And then last one is ascension. Alright, so let's see what the rest of the reading has to offer for you. Let's see. From what the 3 cards are saying to me, there may have been some type of, the person who's on your mind right now, number 1s, you may not currently be around them, or is there some type of what's the best way to call it? Some type of conflict that may have happened there, or bigger than the usual conflict, I guess I could say. So let's get some more messages here. So there's some type of, maybe someone's looking to go back to the past in some way. And they're planning to do that later on, not now, but later. They have some big plans for you, number 1s. They have some plans of reversing their wrongs in some way. That's what it communicates to me. They're trying to ascend to this higher level of commitment, whether it could be just, acquaintances to friends, friends to lovers, lovers to actual boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend to marriage. Who cares? Let's see. Let me get some more messages. How does number 1's, the person on number 1's mind, how do they feel about them? We'll start with that first. How do they feel about number 1's? Alright, this is their feelings. And then we're going to go to their thoughts. What are their thoughts towards number 1? What are the person on number 1's mind's thought towards them? Alright, so here's their thoughts. Here's their feelings. Excuse me, I started off with that. Their feelings are the 5 of Cups. And then it's followed by the 9 of Pentacles. And then lastly is the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so with their feelings towards you, number 1, is that they're in a stalemate right now. They're in some type of stalemate. They're like I said, there was some type of conflict that happened. They were heartbroken in some way. They felt like they could do more with you. There's something that was left out, something that was missing, or somebody. It's just like the 5 of cards represents like a sense of loss, a sense of betrayal, almost, a sense of disappointment. So they're disappointed in something, that either disappointed in you as a person or disappointed in the situation as a whole. It didn't actually get to grow or in some way. Next one we have is 9 of Pentacles. So at this moment in time, the time you're watching this, they're trying to focus on their own energy. Probably trying to get their money up in some way. They're trying to stand alone, stand on their own 2 feet. They're trying to, even if you are around this individual, they are trying to, like I said, get into their own energy. They're in the works of being a better person, of being someone who you feel like, oh, I need to be more independent, basically. And then last one we have here is 4 of Pentacles. So as far as accepting any like offers or doing anything, 4 of Pentacles is someone who's a bit selfish. They may have been a very selfish, not so selfless individual. They may have been like me, I want everything, a little greedy type. So they're still in that greedy energy, but they're still working to get into this energy of being more of a adult. Something about wanting to be more of an adult when it comes to meeting you. Something about, it seems like with this reading and as well as the overall energies, It seems as though when they met you, they had some type of epiphany of having to grow up in some way. Okay, let's see their thoughts about you. Number one is the world. Their thoughts on you is the world. They okay. They may think the world of you, but like I said before, they may have had some type of epiphany meeting you. You may have been very karmatic in their life as far as you I don't know, kick the trajectory of their life in a different direction, for the better. For the better. Let's see. Number two is the Ten of Swords. Okay, let me, before I get into this one, let me go to the last one. Two of Cups. Okay. So it does seem like they are still, if this is not a familial family member, they are very much so attracted to you. With the Two of Cups here, they are still attracted to you. They, like I said, there's some type of unfinished business between the two of you. But as far as they I'm seeing conflicting energy. They're like, when they think about you, it's just like there's so much going on. Like there's so much that they have to say to you. There's so much they have to that they think about you, how they feel about you. It's just like a whole garble of mess, that they wish they could get out, but there's something that is holding them back. That could be their pride. I'm getting a lot of like Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energies, also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those energies, but I'm getting, it could be a sense of pride. It could be a sense of, pessimism, like they're not going to hear me, I'm just going to waste my time. Embarrassment, they don't, like, that could go back to pride, but they don't want to be, they don't want to be embarrassed to say that I'm sorry, or I was wrong, or I lied to you in some way. But they still do think the world of you. They wish they could get to know you a little better. Ten of Swords is that there's something betrayal. There's some type of betrayal going on here. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone's conflict is different, number ones, but there's some type of betrayal that happened, either from you to them or from them to you. What do they want to say to number ones? What do they want to say to you? The person on number one's mind. What do they want to say? Alright, what we have is, I wish things could be different. I can't stop thinking about you. We will be together again. And what their thought about you is, I couldn't let you get close to me. I left you before you could leave me. And I wish I had treated you better. Okay, so whoever was in the wrong, it was obviously the other party. Number one, you already knew that. That's why you came here. But something happened. Something happened where they betrayed you knowingly. They may have been acting as a puppet master in your downfall, in some way. I don't trying to tear you down in some way to make you feel as though it's like, I'm getting like gaslight energy, gatekeep, girl boss energy. It's like, yeah, they know they did wrong, but something, like I said before, you're very karmatic in their life. So now they are at the point where they can't stop thinking about you, but they are held back from actually getting to that point where they're saying I'm sorry. It seems like pride. They're letting their pride get in the way, but it looks like, with the summer card up in the top, whether if it's summer, you're watching this right now, it'll probably be the next summer or later on in the current summer. If you're watching this in any other season, it'll probably be in the summer that they'll be resurfacing again and being like, hey, what you doing, how you doing, you might see that there'll be a loss for words for once, like, wow. But yeah, they want to start, like I said, they want to reverse something. They want to go back to the past where things were good. They want to like they want to brush over the rough patches in y'all's relationship. It seemed like, let me see what other cards I have. I'll take these. Okay, give me some more message about number one's person, how they feel about them. What are their overall messages towards number one and how they feel about how number one's person feels about them? Give me some overall messages. Okay, so what we have is air sign, health, and give it time. I mean, the last one's pretty self-explanatory. Give it time. Everything is in divine timing. Let things flow. Stop thinking about, when are they coming back? Are they ever going to say anything? Is this the end? Stop thinking about that. Who cares? Honestly, think about your own self. Then we have health. Health issues could arise. So there could be a situation where health could be a myriad of things. It could be that they actually have some health issues going on. Number one, you could have some health issues going on in the near future or currently. It could be even mental issues, mental health issues. Someone could, like I said, I can't stop thinking about you. So it's like it could be a point where they go to bed, wake up, and they stay awake. Or like they can't stop. So they have to push themselves to get back into your good graces in some way. And then last one is air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the mix. Or it could be the current energy of air sign of, going with the flow, acting like they don't care even though they care a lot. Or it could be telling you to give off the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy if you're not one of those signs. To just focus on your own self, focus on building your own, building your career, building your health, building your surroundings. It's saying that in divine timing this person will wrap back around to you to apologize in their own way, if that makes sense to you. But that's as much as I see for you, number ones. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for our new updates, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hello, number twos. This reading is dedicated to you, and you want to know what the person on your mind, thoughts and feelings towards you is. I'm going to start off the reading with reading off the oracle cards up at the top, and we'll get started right into your reading. So the first card we have here is Mischief. Then it's followed by the Adversary. Last one is Foresight. Okay. Interesting reading, definitely. So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's see what exactly the cards have for this reading. It's a little wacky. I haven't seen the cards, so let's see what exactly is going on here. It's a little bit of Foresight, Mischief, and the Adversary. It's what's going on in y'all's relationship? Number two, what's going on? I'm seeing three people. I'm seeing a stalker, a person who's watching from the background, and I see someone who is in the foreground wreaking havoc, So let's see. So we're going to start off with the thoughts. Number two's person towards number two. What are their thoughts towards number two? What is the person on number two's mind? Thoughts towards them. One, two, three. All right, and then you got to do the feelings. What are the person on number two's mind's feelings towards them? Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see what we've got here. So their thoughts towards you. We have the Star, okay. The Tower, okay. And then the King of Wands. So the Star could be an Aquarius in the mix, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air energy. I'm also seeing Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a water sign. But moving on. It seems like they definitely see you in a high regard. They see hope in you. They see someone who who has a lot of potential, who is a wish fulfillment. It probably in their life, or they feel as though they are a wish fulfillment in your life. But it seems more as though how they feel towards you is that you are a wish fulfillment. And the next one here is a Tower, but something happened. Or it could be you were very spontaneous, or something happened very quickly and unexpected, and not necessarily that's not necessarily something that was planned. You always gotta be on your toes in this relationship. Something where you always gotta be on your toes. It's not anything that nothing is smooth here. Nothing's smooth. Nothing is just A B C. It's like A 2.5 7 4 Q and then B. It's like that sort of thing. And then King of Wands. So it could be a situation as though either they have to take charge or you have to take charge, or someone is very very not stern. They can control a room at will. Someone is able to control a room at will. But how this relates to foresight and mischief and adversary. Okay, let's go with their feelings. They feel towards you the Lovers. Okay. And then the Ace of Wands. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. So they do, like I said, they think the world of you with the Star. And then you got the Lovers. They feel very highly of you, number twos. They feel very, very highly of you. They can't get enough of you with the Lovers. They feel like they want to get closer to you. They want to monopolize all your time. They want to monopolize all your time at this current moment. And then we got the Ace of Wands. They love your conversation. They love the way your brain works. They love the way that you the way that you make them feel at times. You make them feel all warm and fuzzy and cozy. But we're ending off with the Knight of Pentacles. They're not too sure about you. They're not sure if you will probably break their heart in some way. They're not sure. They're not sure if you will. Okay. So it could be a situation where they may have been hurt a lot in their past. So they are just thinking the worst. They're thinking the worst. They think that you're gonna tear down their whole world with the Tower. They think that you are the adversary. They have a lot of. It seems like they have a lot of trauma. They have a lot of trauma. They may have been hurt 3 times with mischief, so they think that everybody's the same way. But something about you that makes them feel. It makes them feel all warm and cozy, like I said. But they need some work. They need some work on their emotional regulation when it comes to knowing that not everyone is the big bad wolf. So what do they want to say to you? So what we have is, I feel you even though we are apart. I look for you everywhere. I remember every detail of that day. Just being near you is intoxicating. I'm not available. I left when I saw you with someone. Okay. So it looks as though this isn't the most secure relationship, emotionally. You two probably even aren't around each other as much as you'd like to be. That's probably why you're here, number twos. But this is a reading of insecurity. They don't feel secure in the relationship. They don't feel emotionally attached enough to feel comfortable with being with you and not thinking that you're cheating or you're lying about them to someone else. You're all people are the same type of individual. So they're closing themselves off. They feel like they need to close themselves off, and if they ever see you with someone, they feel as though it's a disgrace. They just need work. They need help feeling. They need help with their self-esteem. Basically, they need work with their self-worth, because they are over exuding. That someone's trying to hurt them every 5 minutes. It just don't take things so personally. Okay. Let me get some other cards. Give me some messages about number two's person, about how they feel about number twos. Alright, so we got grief, dissipating, and then complacency. Oh, okay. So, like I said, they're still in this guarded phase, so they feel like everyone's trying to cut their throat in some way, so they're in this grief stage. But they're trying to get better with dissipating. They're trying to get better, but they're in this moment where they're in a complacent stage in the relationship where it's like it can go either way. I either have you or you don't. I either have you or I don't have you, because everybody's out to get me anyway. You know, everyone's an adversary in my life. So everyone's trying to play games on my head. Everyone is, so I'm using my foresight, you know, take it or leave it. But this life is a journey of growth. So don't fret, number twos. They will come back around, and this relationship will flourish the way you want it to. It's going to take some time and some work, okay? So that's as much as I see for you. You know, like, comment, subscribe, hit notification bell for new updates, and I'll see you in the next video, number twos. Bye-bye. Hello, number threes. This reading is dedicated to you. You wanted to know the person on your mind's thoughts and feelings towards you right now. It's about the special certain someone you got in your mind and how they feel and think about you. So we're going to start off the reading with reading the oracle cards up at the top, and shortly I'll actually get into your actual reading. Let's see. So the first card we have here is my seduction. And then we have the magician. And then lastly, what we have is strength. All right. So let's get into the reading. Let's see how the person on your mind, see how they feel about you. Well, first we'll see how they think about you. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. And now let's get into their feelings. What are their feelings towards number threes? What are number three's person, the person on number three's mind, what are their feelings towards them? 2. Alright, so we got 1, 2, and 3. So let's start with thoughts. What are their overall thoughts? We've got the High Priestess, the Page of Wands, and then we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so it seems as though, taking it one by one with the High Priestess is about, you know, knowledge, is about wisdom. More so it's about wisdom, knowledge, you know, a higher level of learning. It's the female counterpart to the high priest. So how they feel about you is that you be knowing. They feel like you're probably like too good for them in a way. They feel like you are some type of, they feel like they're not, in a way they feel like they're not worthy to be around you. They feel like they're a little bit beneath you, but that's okay. They're never going to say it, because, you know, who would say that, you know? And then we have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands is someone who symbolizes communication, you know, childish communication, you know, a communicator. So their thoughts on you is that they love talking to you. You may crack a lot of jokes, you know, you're probably very witty, or it's just like you guys mesh very well intellectually. And then lastly, what we have is the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like, they feel as though you shoulder a lot of burdens in your life, probably. They feel as though that you fake a smile. It's like they see you, or maybe they fake a smile around you or around people in general. But it seems as though their thoughts on you is that they need to, somebody's being very fake. Somebody's holding back tears in a way. It's like holding a lot of burdens, unseen burdens. So how they feel about you, we have the King of Swords, 5 of Cups, and then the 3 of Cups. So the King of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So this is someone who, putting all 3 of these together, is someone who feels disappointed, someone who feels like they're alone in a room full of people. They may be, it may be someone who needs who's in a communication field with the King of Swords, and they may have to they may be a leader in some way, or like some type of manager or spokesperson for something. They may have, it's like a lot of communication, so they need to fake the funk. Someone's faking the funk here. Let me see, what do they have to say to number threes? What do they have to say here? What do they have to say to number threes? Yeah, it's just, I see a lot of burdens. I see a lot of, you know, holding, like I don't know if someone's dealing with mental health in some way. But they feel as though it's saying that this is towards you. They feel as though that you are unhappy in your life. You're unhappy. This is, I guess, is obviously just your perception. That's where strength is coming from. They feel like you don't have it, like you need more strength in your life. Um, then we have magician and seduction. Okay, what do they want to say? What they want to say. We have, I feel you even though we are apart. You are the best thing in my life. Pull these cards up. My life is not as together as it seems. Okay. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I'm so attracted to you. I look for you everywhere. So this looks like a connection that isn't, it's a little bit on the rocks right now. It's going back to what I said. Somebody is bearing a lot of burdens. My life is not as together as it seems. Someone is holding a fake smile here. It's a lot of fakeism. But I mean, it's not for anything malicious. Someone, either you or them or both of you, may be very good at persuasion with seduction. So it could be a situation where someone likes to cope. Rather, they like to cope with their body, is using their body. But is that even a good way to cope? No. But it seems like someone has some type of addictions, And we have the magician here. The magician is someone who symbolizes creation. It symbolizes someone who works from nothing. So it could be, putting this into the situation, it could be that you have to constantly be the one who's thinking. You gotta always be the one with ideas. So it's draining you. The energies could go either way, but assuming that this is you again. If there is something that's troubling you, number threes, then it's time to rework your life the best way you know how. Not delving into any sort of, not don't go lower to cope with addictions. Go do something more productive with your life. Whether that be starting a business, whether that be going outside and walking, whether that be getting a dog. I don't know, but it's just don't even if that may be you. I was like, I'm not doing any of that. It could even be a situation where you're pining over someone who is not thinking about you. You came here for someone, the person on your mind, how they view you. They may be one of the peanut gallery, how they view you as someone who is tired. They view you as someone who is tired, fed up with life, is kind of depressed, sad, trying to keep going. Okay, all right. But it's something about you that has a lot of potential. With, I'm so attracted to you. Also with the magician, you have a lot of potential, but it's just you're not putting that potential in the right places. Let me get some more cards here. All right, what's going on? Give me some more messages about how number three's person feels about number three. So we have message of concern, okay, journey, and then expectation. Okay, so like I said, there may be a lot of people expecting you to make make the big moves here. There's a lot of people expecting, like that's why I said, like, you could be like a manager, or you could be a overseer in some respect, or it could be none of those things. You are just equipped to be, the head honcho. But there's a lot of people looking at you in expectation to fix their lives in a way. So it's just a message of concern. There's a lot of people who are concerned about your health. This could be a situation of maybe they see that you may be gaining weight in some way, or you may be eating the wrong foods. Journey. It could be that you may have issues with journey, or travel in some way, or it could be you travel a lot. It could be one extreme or the other, but there's some type of journey. Even if there's a journey in your own life, that could be that weight loss journey. It could be that journey to mental stability. It could be that journey to being able to sleep at night. There's some type of journey going on here. And the expectation, like I said before, someone is expecting you to be the Mr. fix it all, um okay. But yeah, let me see. Let me get one more message. It's got here self-sabotage. So it seems, so how they see you is that you are sabotaging yourself for everyone's greater good. So work on that. But that's as much as I see for you number threes. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for our new updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.